balance. Saturday, February 17th, hanging out with the family today. We took a little spontaneous trip. Literally 2 hours ago, we were in our living room wondering what we should do on a Saturday. So we decided to get this boat for a few hours. And look at this water, huh? Pretty nice. As we were trolling out here, this is a snorkeling spot that we came to. I noticed, you can see the four, what do you call those? Call them fishing poles, right? And I think we had like a total of 6 out. And I thought how, obviously when we're fishing, it gives you better odds, right, of catching something. I thought, man, what's funny is that when you're fishing it definitely works. Having more lines out there, right, there's a bigger chance of catching that big fish. But one of the things that I started thinking about was that most life insurance agents, that's the way they treat their business, right? We talk to agents all the time that when we ask them, how are you getting your appointments now? How are you getting your business now? They're talking about, oh, I do networking events, and I do seminars, and my circle of influence, and I get referrals, and they're talking about all these things, but then we get to the results, which is really all we should care about, right? How many people are you helping today? How many clients are you serving? And man, they're struggling. Their income is struggling. So they get to be okay at just a few things, right? At just a few things, and they're barely surviving. That's where most people are. Now, one of the things that we do very differently is we fish like if we had a spear gun, like one spear gun, right? While everybody else is throwing a bunch of feelers out there, hoping and praying, right, that they get something. We have a spear gun. We're 100% focused. We're focused 100% on exactly the ideal client that we want. We don't just throw something out there and talk to anybody that's willing to talk to us the way most people do, right? They hope and pray for a healthy person that maybe has a little bit of money, maybe wants what they have to offer. No, we do things completely differently. We're out there with the spear gun, targeting. Targeting is so important. So we only aim and we only target specifically on the things that we only aim and target specifically on the ideal client that we want. And we're able to do that with today's technology by age, which of course is very easy, their interests, where they're hanging out, where they're spending their time. We can know if they've been spending money on similar type products. We know how much income they have. We know how many assets they have. We know what percentage they are saving every year. Do you think this stuff might be helpful? Do they have a 401k? Do they have an IRA? Do they have a financial advisor? Do they have an insurance person that they're working with? These are all behaviors that our ideal clients have that with today's technology we can actually hone in on. So while everybody else is hoping and praying, we can get super specific on the client that we want to attract coming to us. We don't chase anybody, they come to us. And we can tell when they're actually ready to buy. So when everybody else is out there just kind of spraying and praying, we know it's all about timing. And we know what these prospects have been doing, and we know when they're ready to buy. And they have the resources, and of course they're healthy to do that. And as I was watching here, we got this boat here just for my family. My family's downstairs now. We have a couple people on staff right now. They're trying to anchor. We just got here. We're going to do a little snorkeling. We didn't catch any fish, unfortunately, so our a bunch of hooks that we had out, didn't work. But as we started looking, look at what everybody else is doing. If you have a bunch of hooks out there just hoping and praying, then you're with the masses, right? That's how most people do things. They're crowded, and most things are crowded at the bottom. And so there's a lot of wasted effort happening, a lot of energy and time that should not be really, wasting on spinning wheels. And that's what most people do. They're kind of just swimming on top of each other, a bunch of people. Or you can get very focused on what you do, very focused, and then be able to just spend more time with your loved ones. Where are they? There's Sarah. Who is that? Got my father-in-law here. Let me see. Let's go down here. A little dangerous here. Here we go. Here we're feeding some, what are these called? Pelicans. There's Sarah. We got the baby here. Where are the kids? So anyway, just one of the things that I was thinking about today as we came out here, hopefully it inspires you to really start focusing, get very clear on what your ideal client looks like. Most people don't even know that. Where does he hang out? Where does she hang out? What's the age? Where are they putting their attention? What do they do with their free time? You know, what are the emotional drivers that they have for taking action? And once you have those things, then you can become very effective with your marketing. So guys, I'm gonna jump in. You guys, hope you have a wonderful Saturday with your family. Talk to you soon. Reels Rants.